I'm going to get straight to the point with this one. Ladies, we got to stop all this cock blocking. If you're single and you're not married, and he's single and he's not married, please understand that that D do not belong to you. What's going on with the cock blocking? Miss Girl, you don't own the D. Now, if you're married, that's one thing. But I'm talking about single women who are out here having these relationships, and when it's over, 2-3 years later down the line, their girlfriend meet the dude they used to date 2-3 years ago, maybe even 5 years, and they like, oh, I used to date him. That's off limits. To who? Because clearly he's been dating other people. It's been 2, 3, 5 years, and he's dating other people. But now that your girl is interested, or he's interested in your girl, there's a problem. That's hate. I don't care what you call it. That's hate. There is no rules on love. You don't own the D and he don't own the P. Now, why would you want to stop something that could happen? It didn't work out for you and him. So maybe it might work with him and her. Unless secretly you still want him. Now, if that's the case, then homegirl, you need to own that. You need to own up. You need to just say, I still want him. But then here's the kicker. If he don't want you, and then you don't own the D, he's still free, okay? So you can't get mad. To me, that's just hating. You just hating on your girl. You just mad. You just jealous. You got to let that go. Stop cock blocking love. That is just, I can't believe I'm still hearing that. People are still getting upset. If you're not with the person and you've moved on and they've moved on, why do you care? If you really care about them and you want them to find love, it shouldn't matter who it is with. I mean, it seems like the brown cultures, we're the ones that really get mad. You hear about the other couples. Oh, yes, he used to be, engaged to Susan years ago, or, him and Susan was married 5 years ago, and Susan was her sister. And now she's marrying her sister's ex-husband, and they go on to live beautiful lives and have kids because it didn't work with the sister, but now it's working with this one. The others do it all the time, and they wind up being happier and going on about their lives, and there's no hate, there's no nothing. But the Browns, we want to cut somebody's throat, and we wasn't even married with the person. We just dated them for maybe 5 minutes, and now we own them 5 years later. I'm going to tell my homegirl, no, that's off limits. I had that. And so what? Now, if you're looking out for the girl and be like, oh, he's got an STD, maybe he has herpes, or, God forbid he has something worse than that. If you want to give me that warning, then cool. Look out for me. I got that. But don't cut me off. Don't say I can't. And I really hate when you go to a club or you go to an event and you out with your girls and you're interested in a guy and you tell your girls, oh, I'm interested in him, so none of y'all can't be interested. Y'all gonna stop that. It's not about competition, but again, who are you? You don't own the D. You can't tell me who I can check and who I can't check because you interested. And you would think that's the young girls' game. You would think that's teenagers and college students, but honey, that's 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds saying that. And y'all gonna have to stop with that, because that's just cock blocking and that's just hating, and I don't care what you want to call it. Now the men, they be like, it ain't no fun unless my boys can have some. They be all about that sharing life. Now I'm not saying we got to go that far, but they don't be tripping. They do not be tripping. And if their guy is with, a girl that they used to date back in the day, they don't be tripping. Not the real dudes. They be like, oh, she's a good girl, or she a good woman. Didn't work out for us. Good luck with that. How come we can't be like that? I had a friend, and I was dating this dude, but he was so into cars and clothes and all of that. And my girlfriend, she was into cars and she was into clothes, and they were equally yoked. After I broke up with him, they started seeing each other. But she was sneaking. And I told her, we're girls. You don't have to hide. If it's working out for you two, then good. I don't want to. I've moved on. And I just didn't understand why she was trying to hide it from me. And it wasn't like I was being shady, saying stuff to her like, oh, that's my sloppy seconds. Because I hate when people say that. Because the real truth is everybody sloppy seconds or third or fourth or fifth, unless you're the Virgin Mary. And then even after you break that virginity, you're going to be somebody sloppy seconds. So I hate that statement too. Oh, you can have him. He's my sloppy seconds. Or you can have my sloppy seconds. That's just hate. That's just jealousy. You hoping and praying deep down that it don't work out for them too. Why? Stop. Stop the cock blocking. That's an issue that we females really need to just let that one go. Be happy about love. Embrace love. If it didn't work for you, it might work with someone else. Don't hate on something that could actually be love. So let's stop the cock blocking. I'm so, ooh. Subscribe to my channel.